Hello everyone. Today, this is healthcare class. Today's topic is CPR method. This is timetable. First one is what is the CPR method, and then second the purpose of CPR, and third how to perform the CPR. So, what is the CPR method? CPR means that cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Cardio refers to your heart, and pulmonary refers to your lung. Resuscitation means that you can save a person. So cardiopulmonary resuscitation, it is a technique of basic life support for giving the brain and heart oxygen until a person is awake. Let's see the purpose of CPR. When do we perform the CPR method? First, when a person doesn't wake, no response. Second, when a person doesn't have a pulse. Third, when a person doesn't breathe. 60% of people who have cardiac arrest outside don't get help right away and die. If you perform CPR right away, the chance of survival can double or triple. So this is the most important things, how to perform the CPR. The first step is check response. Shake shoulder and ask, are you okay? So shake shoulder and ask, are you okay? Yeah. If he responds, do not perform the CPR and find out what he needs. Second step is shouting for help. If he doesn't respond, shout for help. Call to the hospital 102. And third step is open airway, hand tilt and chin lift. This position is very important for breathing, like this picture. And then the next step is 3 times chest compression. Press the heel of one hand in the middle of nipple. So place the heel of the hand in the middle of nipple, and then place the other hand on top. Interlock the fingers. Interlock the fingers is like that. Interlock the fingers, just like that. So let's see this picture. Compress the chest, heel of the hand in the middle of nipple. In the middle of nipple means this area. At rate 100 per minute. On depth 5 cm. Pull compression and relaxation. And check breathing. Listen to the person's breathing. You can see the movements of the chest and the sound of breathing. Look at the picture like that. You can see the movements of the chest and the sound of breathing. And after finishing 3 times compression, check the person and continue to perform the CPR until the person is awake or the hospital client alive there. So let's see the video.
1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 10. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 15. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 20. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 25. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 30.
A cardiac emergency can happen anywhere. Be prepared with a simple technique known as compression-only CPR. You can learn it in minutes, it's easy to remember, and it can help save a life. If someone suddenly collapses, check the scene for safety. Then, check to see if the person responds to you using the shout, tap, shout technique. At the same time, check for breathing, life-threatening bleeding, or another life-threatening condition. Are you okay? Are you okay? If at any time you determine the person is experiencing a life-threatening emergency, call 911 and get the first aid kit and AED or tell someone to do so. Anna, call 911 and get the first aid kit and AED. Then, if they are unresponsive and not breathing or only gasping, begin compression-only CPR. First, ensure that the person is on their back on a firm, flat surface, such as the ground. If they are lying on a bed or couch, carefully move them to the floor. Next, kneel beside them like this with your knees near the person's body and spread about shoulder width apart. Place the heel of one hand in the center of their chest with your other hand on top. Now, interlace your fingers and make sure they are up off the chest. Then, position your body so that your shoulders are directly over your hands. Lock your elbows to keep your arms straight. This technique allows you to use your body weight to help compress the chest. You are now in the correct position to give compressions. When giving compressions, push hard and fast. Compress the chest to a depth of at least 2 inches and a rate of between 100 and 120 compressions per minute, or about 1 every half second. After each compression, let the chest return to its normal position. Watch as I demonstrate just a few chest compressions so you can see what they look like. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Finally, keep going. Continue giving compressions until you notice an obvious sign of life, like breathing, an AED is ready, a trained responder is available to take over compressions, EMS personnel arrive and begin their care of the person, you are alone and too tired to continue, or the scene becomes unsafe. If you would like to learn how to give full CPR and use an AED, you can take an American Red Cross CPR AED course. Check out redcross.org for more information.
Today class is over, so next class we will learn about a brain stroke. Okay, see you next class. Bye.